What's up, gamers and gamettes? Today I woke up extra early so I could cover the Nintendo Direct. And of course, when I tried to live stream my reaction, guess what? My computer crashed. So I've deleted the archive of it. I've deleted, any links to it. I deleted that stream because I was like, I didn't cover the whole thing. It crashed like literally towards the beginning of it. So yeah. So let's just talk about that Nintendo Direct and some of the few highlights I took away from it. Cause man, I'm starting to really wonder if we are going to get a Switch 2 at this point. Cause Nintendo sure as hell don't seem like they're slowing down on games. If anything, it seems like unlike Sony and Microsoft, they're kind of picking up the pace. They have a lot of people probably coming to them like, please, please, we want to work on a Mario game. And it's like, hey, we're talking about doing a port. You want to do that? Sure, sure. Like, I feel like that's legit what's happening. So, first I want to talk about is, of course, F-Zero 99. Now, this is a game that won't be, something you can actually purchase. You have to have a Nintendo Switch Online to play it. And while I think that's a little scummy, I can't deny that. Y'all remember when that fucking kid someone bought shares in Nintendo and asked, hey, when are we going to get a new F-Zero game? I think the guy got his answer. Yes, that's a Battle Royale F-Zero game. Congratulations. If you guys want that, if you want a new F-Zero game, here you go. Go support the game. If you want more games, because hey, if Nintendo sees it's popular, you never know. You never know. You might get a new one. Detective Pikachu, yeah, that was kind of cool. Like, not the biggest fan of Detective Pikachu's visuals. Like, is it me or is it like it looks a little too bright? Just saying. Next thing I want to talk about is the Princess Peach game, or Princess Peach Showcase, it's being called. Yeah, it looks like a Princess Peach game. Like, I think this is actually her first game. No, I think there was a one on the DS that like was very obscure, but like she was in that game. So yeah, Princess Peach is finally getting her own game. It only took 20 years. But like, honestly, this is kind of like a problem I have with these games. Okay, so like, I'm not trying to be a downer or anything. I'm just being. This is an observation I'm making. A lot of these games, big Nintendo games, they have a certain visual style to them. Like, yeah, I like how these games look, but when I look at the Princess Peach game and then I look at the Mario RPG, I felt like they were somewhat similar. Yeah, they were different in obvious ways, but they also were similar. Or I guess a more appropriate comparison would be the Princess Peach and Mario Wonder. Like, they had that certain style to it. And granted, that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. It's just like, I noticed that. It's like, yeah, if you were to tell me both of these games took place in the same universe, I'm like, yeah, I can totally see that. Because visually they look the same. There's not that big parallel. That's not that big artistic style difference. Just an observation I'm noticing. Of course, they announced Luigi Mansions 2 coming to freaking Nintendo Switch. Cool. Never played Luigi's Mansions 1. And I know for a long time that game got a very bad rep. Which is weird because like that actually was one of those games. So I was like, that actually looked good. So yeah, that honestly that's kind of it for me. I'm actually kind of looking at the website right now and kind of like recapping what they showed. I'm like, man, if I'm being honest, well, the stuff they showed was good. Not a lot of it was really that good. Like, it is like, okay, they announced the Lara Croft remastered, Tomb Raider remastered. Okay, that sounds cool, great. Guarantee that's coming to other consoles. So unless it's first party Nintendo, odds are it's coming to other consoles. So it's like, cool. Among Us got a new map. Cool. Who the fuck is still playing Among Us at this point? they show a couple of these, smaller games. Dave the Diver, War Growth. Like I said, I'm literally on YouTube looking this stuff up. Eastward, Occupy. What the fuck? That's a dumbass name. WarioWare Move It. Oh my god, dude. How many WarioWare games have they made for this generation alone? Like, I remember when WarioWare was like this obscure franchise that barely anyone talked about. Now it's like it's always around. Prince of Persia, that looks okay. Okay, Unicorn Overlord. Sorry. That actually looked pretty interesting to me. Like, I ain't denying that actually looked kind of interesting. War Tales, Contra, don't care. Splatoon, new map, whatever. Trombone Champ. Nintendo? No. Just no. Please don't. Yeah. Oh god. There's the Lolly game. Spy X Anya. Operation Memories. Oh my god. That's the... Yo, can we talk about this for a second here? Y'all motherfuckers coming up with these names. Someone needs to be fired. Like, that is one of the dumbest names I've heard. I don't even know what the fuck I just said. A good title of a game, you can say it, say quickly, and people be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Who the fuck could have remember this thing? Horizon Chases 2. You know what? That I saw this thing, and legit, I remember thinking, this looks like Cruisin' Blast. You know, that I saw that stupid song that people were playing for a while on the Switch. Cruising. I fucking... It looked like the same game. It did, to me. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I know this was a DS series game. Probably made on some other consoles as well. But, yeah, that got announced. And I wasn't interested, like, at all. Like, that looked like some low-tier game to me. Like, honest to God, it did. It looked low-tier to me. Hey, but there's your Donkey Kong game. Hey, new Donkey Kong Country? Can we get Donkey Kong, Tropical Blast or whatever on the Nintendo Switch? Is it actually on the Nintendo Switch? Let's see here. Donkey Kong Switch. Tropical Freeze. Yeah, actually it is on the Nintendo Switch. Well, fuck, I'm wrong, I guess. But it's like, man. I'm sorry, that Mario vs. Donkey Kong did not impress me. So, sorry, allergies are not kicking in. So overall, I thought this was a good direct. I thought they definitely had some highlights to walk away from. If I own a Nintendo Switch, I more likely be putting down money for pre-orders for a couple of these things. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like, it was good, but it wasn't amazing. I know some people out there could be like, oh my god. Also, Nintendo announced they're making a museum. I didn't know about this. They're making a museum. So, they got Mario Land with freaking, what's it, Six Flags or what the fuck ever, or Universal or whatever. They got that, which is overpriced to high hell. And now you could go to the Nintendo Museum, like, look at our legacy. Remember these propaganda playing cards we made? Don't fucking look into that. It's actually kind of sad. But yeah, Nintendo definitely had a good direct. Definitely walked away with some, highlights. Definitely was some good stuff. But there was also a lot of meh in between. So until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gear. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all YouTube algorithm BS.